What's up, guys? Back in today with more Sakamoto days, this time with episode 10, I think, of season 2, or part 2, which I think is actually the second to last episode, which really sucks. Only got next week left, I believe. Great episode last week, though, with us taking down the girl with the Sakamoto plushie. And of course, we did see this puppet used, which has a little bit of input lag, but been pretty damn ridiculous so far, hasn't he? I think people were kind of rightly questioning how exactly does this thing work, but I didn't even bother questioning it. Just have fun with it, man. This is quite a fun situation, so no need to look too much into like the logistics, which is quite ironic considering some of the questions I've been having about other anime this season. But I just the enjoyment level here is just quite a bit higher than those. Do let me know, you guys, think about this one though in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Also feels like a pretty odd time to end this season, just like... I mean, I guess we could end off this arc in these 2 episodes, but it feels a bit quick. I mean, I guess almost everybody who's actually taken this test is almost dead by now, but it's kind of sad. It feels like it's only just started. I think we were questioning that last week, weren't we? Would Shin be able to read this guy's mind? And evidently not. I'm also noticing there in that shot. I've only know. I'm not sure if this is like a common thing. Maybe I'm just talking nonsense here. But there's somebody on the. I'm not sure if that's just like a stylistic thing, but there's like somebody invisible behind Shin in the shot. I think that might be a stylistic thing, to be honest with you, like a reflection of them both. But maybe there's some kind of invisible character going around. I doubt it, but yeah, sorry, I only actually just paid attention to that today. Like, there's somebody on the back of Shin. But there is also another bike, so I think it's a reflection type of thing. But yeah, only 11 episodes. Kind of sucks, to be honest. Kind of sucks. I unfortunately, as much I've definitely preferred this part over the first part, which I really enjoyed. I will say my complaints about the first part haven't really been qualmed in this part. My major complaint being that we don't see nearly enough of Sakamoto's daughter and wife. We haven't really seen any of them this season. And again, although I will say this part has been better, and I've really enjoyed Sakamoto Days, I think that is my only kind of thing I'd wish for in a second season. Even more, like, I know that they've left out portions with them, so it's not so much that it's a writing thing, or it's more of an adaptation thing, isn't it? They chose not to put some of those moments in here, which I think it does certainly affect it for the negative, but not majorly. Like I said, I still really love this show. Hard mode. There's always that debate. What do you start your games on when you start a new game? Personally, I always play a normal first, and then strangely, like, easy. I'll go from normal to easy to do like the achievements and stuff, and then I play on like the harder modes for the other achievements, so on. I do it that way, normal then easy, because then you get even more familiar with the game in an easier setting. Whereas if you went from normal to hard, you might not be quite as familiar, only playing it one time through. A headache. Oh, oh, I see. he did the VR classic. Ran into the bloody wall. He's a mime. It sure is. I've never done that, luckily enough. I've never actually used VR, to be honest with you guys. I'd like to try it one time. I heard Resident Evil 7 is really good in VR. I've definitely done like Wii remotes and such. I think it's like attached to you, and you go to like do something stupid, and you're like, yeah. Never like hit my head or anything. Luckily though, I can imagine it'd be very easy to do in VR. Anybody left alive, anyone who's got the talent to still live, would take. Makes sense. It is a shame that Shin is. I wouldn't say he's at like. Well, he is at. Is it a disadvantage for him, if you know what I'm saying, being not able to read someone's mind? But it's a shame because everybody else can like be at their full power right now except for Shin. So I'd like to have a like. I'd like to see how Shin would handle this going up against this guy with his mind reading ability. I feel like he hasn't really got much of a chance without it. But this might teach him a good lesson in that regard. Can't fully rely on that. Is this guy in the green ever going to help? I understand why he didn't last episode, but come on, help us now, bro. No need to be shy about this. Show what this guy looks like. He looks like Spiral Quick Fix from Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, he done something. Not sure why it cracked over there, but again, I think if we look too far into the rules of how this stuff works, it'll just like you'll just realize, yeah, this shit makes no sense. So you just gotta enjoy it. Embarrassing. Help us out, Shy Man. Show us what you're made of. Show us why you're a special guest. He kind of did. Bless him. Oh, dear. Sorry, guys. So did I, honestly. I was like, what the hell? He kind of looks kind of creepy. I usually find deer quite cute, but it looks kind of creepy, actually. Oh, it's already broken. But yeah, you can imagine this thing's probably stupidly expensive. But he knows about that. That's the thing. He can plan accordingly. Which is much easier said than done. As I said, I used to have a remote that I had for years on my Xbox, and it used to have stick drift, or I think it's called. And I always used to have to account for that when I was aiming up a shot. I'd have to account for the fact that it would go downwards slightly, so I'd always have to like flick a little, and like do flick movements rather than kind of smooth movements. And I just became accustomed to it. So when I got a new remote, it kind of felt a little bit weird, kind of having it be normal. But I think I mentioned this. People would always call me out on like my kill cams and stuff. Like, what the hell is going on with your like? How are you doing that? Because I played at that high level as well. So what the hell is going on? People say I look like hacking and stuff, but no, I just had to deal with that. But it's literally how much of a like it's a diss in itself drinking like that, but just like seeing some guy like not even drinking but doing the motion of drinking like that just pisses you off even more. Like, bro's not even actually drinking. Bro's pretending to drink right in front of me. I can take the piss. No, it's not. Hey, pretty damn cool little insert song we got going on here. Don't think I've heard this before. He's throwing a punch, finally. He's just copied his whole style. Pretty fucking awesome. Or just listen to him and just copy his whole style. Again, easy to forget. Yeah, just play some background music. Damn. Damn. The disrespect. This guy is a disrespectful bastard, really, isn't he? Everything we've seen from this guy so far, but you gotta love him. That's really annoying when you're on the headset. People fucking echo. Pretty sure I used to do that quite often, though. So ironically saying that, but here you go. Fuck about no wall. Also, it'd be pretty smart for him just to, like, to pretend there's a wall there. Oh crap! Oh shit! Blew a hole through that geezer. Jesus. You know the opening overload. They say that in the opening so many times that they overload. That is literally what we're seeing right here. Both of these guys actually, Shin and Puppet. It's gonna stop working right now, isn't it? Oh no, Sakamoto! Mr. Clutch. Hey, it's not Saka, that's a student. Come on, read the shirt. And that guy really didn't blink that whole time. I love what to say about it. He always does that. I love that though. Little massage, little shoulder massage. Oh crap. Not exactly a stable fighting ground right now. Yeah, you've done your job, Shin. Don't you worry. He wasn't as useless as he was in the last fight. At all. You fucking baby. Yeah, ironic. Back to the place where it all started. Got Donald J. Trump over here. Bloody hell. Deport him. Deport them all. Oh, Sakamoto. Poor guy's luggage, though. Very incredible his luggage made it in one piece. Actually, you know what? The plane in general is in pretty good shape. People may have actually survived if they just stayed in there. What the hell is this background song? Sakamoto. Oh my god. They used to have the toys that used to like rewind the wheels like that and then start moving. I feel like that with the crankers, you like wind it back and then it. Now, I was gonna say like the Shin versus that guy fight looked alright, but this actually looked really good. That whole fight there with Sakamoto versus him. That looked great. Okay. Very action heavy episode. Really good one. Like I said, the animation definitely went up a notch there as soon as Sakamoto came in, didn't it? And again, I really like the soundtrack they used. They had a few kind of songs I haven't heard from the series before, or maybe I just played rarely, but I don't remember hearing them. And a few really good insert songs during that, didn't they? But yeah, I really, again, it's a disrespectful asshole, but I really like that guy that is piloting him. He's a really he's a charismatic guy, isn't he? I like him. And I like the fact that it's not like that Marvel thing where there's just like a joke and it just like ruins the whole mood. It actually feels pretty right. The little spurts of humor they have throughout. Yeah, absolute blast of an episode that, wasn't it? So what we got next week? Sorry, I'm just sniffly by the way, guys. Oh, there is no preview. But I did mention in the intro there is only one episode left, which is a shame. I guess I can see now how it all kind of wraps up. But yeah, really good episode. Like I said, the action was great. There was a few funny moments. There was one shot specifically. I can't quite pinpoint it, but I think it was when they're underground, where Shin did kind of just look a bit like a cardboard cutout. I think it was like near here. This shot did look a bit dodgy. That did just look like a bit of a cutout, like coming closer to the camera. But other than that, it looked all right. But again, it definitely took a bit of a step up as soon as Sakamoto came involved. With the soundtrack coming in, the animation got even better, and yeah, just an awesome episode. Again, love the humor which was sprinkled throughout the episode. I thought that was fantastic. Nice seeing this guy finally step up, although maybe shouldn't have, considering I'm pretty sure the dude's now dead. You can maybe survive that. Depends how much has been blown away there, but maybe you can survive that. Who knows? Seen people survive worse in anime for sure. But yeah, really enjoyed this arc. Again, as much as I say I can see how it all wraps up, it is a shame that it's wrapping up so quickly because I've really enjoyed this premise. And we've yet to see too much of the director guy, honestly. We know he survived the plane crash, so I wonder what he's kind of up to right now. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this one in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you next week with episode 11, the finale.